I'm still not used to this length of bang for the buck. I'm so used to them being so longer, but now they're just in the middle of my face. I'm not used to wearing them other than just slid to the side because they've been so long that I now cut them like that straight in the eye, but they are like that kind of length where it does look kind of cute to have it just in the middle of the face. Hello, welcome to the chat, darling. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I'm having a great day so far. I'm making the cake that I'm gonna eat. It turned out delicious. My parents liked it, the neighbor liked it, so it is all good. I hope you're enjoying the music. If I have any audio problems, feel free to tell me. You want to be caked up? Don't you have plenty of cake enough? I have 3 spoons for some reason. Technically 4, because why the fuck is there a spoon? What was I eating with the spoon? Because it's just shoved in between my makeup. I have the mess of makeup over here. We're not gonna look at that because that is wholeheartedly a mess. My phone is not charging. I bought a lot of spoons, like, it's not restaurants that are missing these spoons, I used to live in a place, and they gave me everything from the drawers, so it's their own fault for missing cutlery. Thank you, darling. I've been having a good old day. I'm trying to figure out this bang situation. Also because the camera is flip. I heard like of a trick that you can do with your bangs, but I don't know if it works because my bangs are not straight. They are just a tiny bit swoosy to the side. It's like you're tapping the bangs and they're gonna lie flat on your face, but like, my bangs do not corroborate with me. They just exist. They have a life of their own, you know. So they're just gonna exist. They're existing the best they can. Why is the chat window empty? Good question. The chat is just slow to update. Let's see. I'm just gonna quickly check Streamlabs on the chat box. It's the clean style. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna set it to 69 seconds. I'm gonna save the settings. It was set for the messages to disappear within like 15 seconds of them appearing in chat. And here we have the cake. Do you want the little spoon or the big spoon? I think we're gonna give it a try with the little spoon. Recycling window. Is there a recycling window? Oh, empty again, yes, it is. Just try to text in the chat now because I think I set it to always show the messages. Not sure if it's gonna work though. We never know. But we have a little thing here called... No. That's not a BlackBerry. Well, it is a BlackBerry. Here's your BlackBerry. That's okay. That's a good BlackBerry. They are a bit more like raspberries. We have one of these, big strawberry. Oh. Blackberries they are reminiscent of raspberries, but a bit more, I would say, sour. Oh. Good cake. Very good cake. Time for cake. Chat. Time for cake. Eat now. Or before it's too late. The thing comes landing in your mouth. Ah. How was lunch with my mom and dad? Lunch was great. We had this little... I had this for lunch. This was a salmon salad. Nope, this is the makeup from yesterday. Did I wash up last night? No. But I have cleaning people. They cleaned it for me. Flying lunch, and I learned how to crop a picture. I learned how to crop a picture. It was just one quick YouTube tutorial. You can just press Alt, and then you can zoom in on the pictures you need. You can crop them. And this is the Easter what I ate. And those reddish things, as you can see on this salad, they tasted like air. It was air. Yeah, I got my day over the 24th, thank you. I turned 25 officially at 12:05 at lunch. Because that was when I popped out of my mother's body. My mother brought the whole ass family album. This morning I got a message. I can't show it on stream because it's TOS. But it is basically pictures of me being born. I'm like, Mother, why do you send me this? I started talking English to my mother in the store because I was like, Mother, what? So my mother sent me a picture of her on the beach, nude. They trapped you with an album, yes. There's a picture of that sack you were born in. I think it's TOS. But it's a picture of the nurse just holding what I was born out of, like the sack. The sack. And then there's a picture of my mum holding me. I don't think it's quite yours, because you can't see much. You can't see me neither. I can ask if she can send a picture of me actually being a baby. There's no pictures of me, it's just pictures of my mother, I'm realizing. Yes, it came in a potato sack. I like potatoes. There's a child emote somewhere of a potato. And maybe I can, like, do I have the potato? I haven't added. Well, we can add the potato that I have somewhere here. Does this function as an emote? It's not. It's not large enough. Isn't the potato? Is it large enough? Or small enough? Let's see if we can get a potato emote. How big were you at birth? No, I wasn't actually that long. Well, I was kind of a big baby. I was 5.6, 5,600 grams, so a bit of a big baby, and 56 centimeters long. That is how much I know. Well, I could have been your dad. I would have been proud of you. You. Technically, yes. I think yes, technically, but it's the same thing with my brothers. Like, my brothers were 20 when I was born, so I'm the young one. I'm the young little baby sister. I'm not saying I had a fling with your mum. She's dated a lot of men, and she's been married to a lot of men. Sadly, none of them wanted kids. So my dad came along after the divorce and had me. Yeah, that's a normal baby. I'm not normal though. I wasn't a normal baby. Huh. What in the fuckery? Huh. Long baby, small baby. No cake for you. And you were stuffed after yesterday. There's still a whole cake in the fridge. There's still a whole ass motherfucking cake in the fridge. I used to eat my birthday cake on the glass in Copenhagen, didn't I? A long time ago. A very long time ago, but yes, they have delicious cakes. I know that. I know they have delicious cakes. I can see it. I changed a lot since last year. Do we want to see a picture of me on my birthday last year? This was me last year on my birthday. I look quite different now. My hair is longer. I'll have to become better at doing my eyeliner. But this was me last year. I think last year I went on Göteborg Copenhagen Oslo birthday trip. I was at La Glace at 09 when opening at Walnut Cake. I could have. Understandable. Eating lava cake could make you not able to walk. Feeling very full, feeling pregnant because of cake. I got pregnant because of cake. That's the kind of, you feel full, like you can barely walk. Do you prefer long or short hair? I'm trying to grow out my hair to the original length it had when I was a child, which was down to my back. But it is, I actually prefer my hair short because it's much more manageable. I can show you if I have a picture of me with very short hair, because I did have that one going to last year. I went for the super short cut hair. And when I say short, I mean it. I'm just naming these clipped files, random shit. And the early beginnings of 2024, this was me. Well, what did I do? Well, this was me with very short hair. And I was also very underweight at the time, so take that with a grain of salt. I'm buff and muscular and slightly overweight, so that's what the BMI says. I prefer myself currently than to my past, and I also look a slight bit red, but that's fine. You can never eat much cake. It's so filling. Yeah. That is why I eat it slowly over time. I do that technically with any food. Usually a meal, if you leave me alone to my own accord, it will take me like an hour to 2 hours to eat a meal fully. If it's like a big meal, nice with both, but short hair is practical and nice. It is practical. This, when I turn over in my sleep and I lay on my hair and you turn around, it's like, what am I doing? I'm pulling my own hair. I need to figure out a style where I can tie it up when I sleep, but I haven't figured that out quite yet because I'm not good at holding my hands up for a longer time to, what do we call it, make braids. I'm not good at braiding my hair. Not at all. It ends up hurting me if I hold my arms up long enough. Is there feedback on the mic? I'm questioning because I can hear something. It's constantly emitting some kind of noise. It shouldn't be. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can see that. The issue. The thing is being held in all the time. Yeah, there. Whoop whoop. Okay. It is a proper microphone. I just think it hates this one. It is a proper one. It is a studio mic. It is a pro microphone. It is proper. I'm very bad at the settings. Yes, that is a mic. Well, it's stuck somewhere behind, but yes, it is a Q9 mic. It is it's on a microphone pole, an arm, but it's sitting a bit too far to the right as of where I am, because the setup used to be a bit further this way, and eventually I kind of scooted over this way, and now we're here. It's because the table is two tables smushed together, so there is a little thing here which annoyed the mouse. This little thing that you call a mouse here. So it was kind of constantly in the slip. Yes, I'm sure it's on. I'm sure the microphone is on. I'm looking at the audio input capture, so it should be on, because the thing is moving up and down while I'm speaking. I know it probably should be louder, but it could be. I could get closer to the mic when I speak, but I think that would be too loud. I could move it a bit closer. But I try not to murder your ears. For now. We have planned to murder your ears maybe soon, because it's becoming Halloween. It's spooky month, so there may be shenanigans of the spooky variety. I think streamers struggle generally with audio and mic sounds. It's something I've seen. A lot of my friends who stream, I have a tendency of popping into the stream and nobody else is saying anything. But when I see the stream, the music they're listening to is far louder than their mic, and it's just muddled together. Oh, I don't know what's the issue. And there were two audio. The Q9. Yes, I now know the issue of why the mic output was looking like weird. It's because I had too many outputs. Audio. Input. Remove. Yes, we are removing that one. The Q9 is at the bottom. It was because it was double layered. I just figured that out. Yes. So I see many people struggling with the audio thing. I changed a lot over the years. With the cutting my hair short, to the dyeing my hair multiple colors, to the just existing. When I was in Paris, I had very short blue hair. I just need to check if I have anything open. Yeah, I'm allowed to show. So let's pick a picture of me in the first TwitchCon I went to. Yeah, sound problems all over, but now I have the volume max on phone. I'm watching TV, I was 20 plus volume. Now here usually you have your TV volume at 13. That's quite low, honestly. The mic is a bit weird to figure out, but I have to figure it out eventually, you know. Also, I don't typically speak that loud. I'm very quiet usually because I don't want to yell somebody's ears off. But I have to get used to speaking louder because my dad is deaf. It is, when you're talking to people who are basically deaf, it's like, we need to cut up the words. Sometimes it's easier to speak English to my dad than Danish because some of the words in Danish are so muddled together that when I was speaking to him, it's like, Father! It's much easier to speak to my parents in English sometimes. Yeah, well, my dad is a nice person. He does a lot of volunteer work. Let's see. I'm trying to find the thing. That's the wrong thing. Where did where did I disappear to? There I am. Okay. Just trying to figure out where the fuck I put that screen, you know? My shit disappeared to. Is it because it's on the hard drive? It's because it's on the hard drive. What a fun time. I need to set up my scenes again because there's nothing. Cake in the keyboard? The cake is next to the keyboard, not in the keyboard. So give me a moment to set up the reaction screen. Okay, there we have something. This is technically my gaming setup. My old one. So we're gonna do this. Reaction. Screen. I know the name is already in use. Okay, I guess I'm gonna change it. we back with the audio. There she is. We can hear once again. We're just setting it up. I should have set this up prior, but this is the actual alert box when you name shit. This is actual alerts. What have I been doing? I'm just gonna lock some shit in because we're gonna use some window capture. We're gonna stalk me Instagram. Am I setting it up correctly? That is the age-old question. And then we're gonna lock it because this was a very long time ago. Shout out to anybody who has been pointed up on the wall. Womp. Now we are here. Yes, this is more food. This cost me €7 for this. So TwitchCon, expensive, very much so. But this was the few pictures I took on that first event day. See who I met. I met James. Back then, that's years ago. The man has changed a lot. He has not grown taller, I hope. What camera did I use for these pictures? My old phone. My phone, which is, it is technically under the sofa. It doesn't work anymore. It is beyond broken. I don't even think I need to drag out what is it called? A SIM card. There's a SIM card. It's down here in the dumps. It hasn't really moved for a while. I've just thrown it there because it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I need to get a new work phone. So I had some of my friends take this awkward photo of me and James Marriott. As a person who doesn't stream that much anymore because he's become a musician. Musician? What is a musician? Can we speak in this hellhole? No. You have an 80x. That is a good camera. You cannot anything about camera. Use auto settings. I do also have a camera, but I think I need to buy a new one because I love taking photos like in the dim of dusk and like in those blurry moments where it's like dark outside but there's light outside. But this camera that I bought has a very hard time with manual exposure. So I'm gonna buy a new one. It's the Canon EOS 70D. It's a very bad camera. But this is James that I met. This silly ass photography. I'm like, I don't watch Minecraft YouTubers, but I thought it was funny. I guess. Met other people. I don't know any of who these people are, let me just tell you that. I've heard about them. The only person I know is James. And this person looks scared. This person looks scared. There is Nick, whom had his face painted on by the drag queen, I'm pretty sure. We were in Amsterdam, and I got corona. I was sick as hell back then. This is me in 2022. I got the corona. But there was a lot of nice things in Amsterdam. I found a rainbow bridge. Yes, congratulations on corona. Look at how different they look back then. I'm still thick. What is this picture? Why did I post this on Instagram, you ask? It was a different time in my life. What is this? Looks so silly. This looks better, but what is this? What did I think? Oh well, it exists, it's a relic of its time. It's a relic of its time, yes. It's a relic of its time. I guess that is the vibe of the time, I guess. I bought a Twitch shirt, which I don't, well, I own it, but it has become so small that I'm just framing it at this point. We ignore that there's a kitchen mess in the background. What? Me of the past, what were you thinking? I don't know. I didn't do a lot of makeup back then. Wasn't really my thing yet. These are pictures my dad have taken of me. The messy old kitchen, yes. The usual, I guess. Just me crawling on top of a shelter. This is the only shelter I won't camp in, because there's holes in the roof. And here we can also see the evidence of me being tall, because these things are supposed to be at the angles, but there's this thing of angles showing they're supposed to be at the angle level, but that just shows that I'm tall as hell. No, it's not a mask, it's expression. This is my dad. Hello, say hello to Dad. I just like the artistic experience of putting on makeup. It was a long time ago. I'm eating peas. I'm looking at the peas. Why do I have pictures with peas? It was a different time. It was a time in my life where I was drinking alcohol and doing drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. So this is from me going to London for the first time. Long time no see. Hello Foxy, how are you doing today? I hope you've had a fantastic day so far. We are just chilling, looking at old Instagram pictures of me, yours truly, whom is questioning why the fuck I posted these pictures of Instagram. A little bit of food. I always like posting food on the page. I do like this picture still. It's actually very pretty. I'm just gonna yoink it, because I don't have it anywhere else. Just looking some stuff. Yeah. It's cake in the refrigerator.